Today I'm giving you a full review of Trade with Pat's Forex signal, and we also have an exclusive interview with him. My name is Alex. I've been trading for 6 years, and for the past 2 years I've been reviewing trading signals. I invite you to join me on my quest to find the most profitable signals out there. Patrick Ryan, he's a trader and he's a YouTuber. He's also offering a signal service. It's called Forex Robot Nation, and this is what we will focus on today because I actually have been in the group. I've been testing it for a little while. So first, let's hear what he has to tell us. I did try to ask him some challenging questions. Then we'll come back here and we'll see if what he tells us actually matches what I'm seeing in the channel, and I will unveil all of his results. First of all, thank you very much to be here.
Thanks for having me.
We can just jump right in. A few questions for you. So for how long have you been trading?
So I've been in Forex. I've been trading for 15 years now. I know that sounds crazy. Most of the guys on YouTube you see have been trading for 2 years, 3 years, and they blow up because guess what? When you put out a video, I'm a millionaire at 22, it gets a lot of views. When you're a multimillionaire at 38, doesn't get as many views.
Are you 38?
I am. Well, 37. I'm 38 in July. So a couple of months and I'm 38.
So how was it in the beginning? Like when you started 15 years ago, I guess, were you successful right away?
No, I was not successful right away. And the thing is, that's what a lot of these people will tell you. A lot of the YouTubers will tell you, well, because, hey, like if they're 22 or they're 21 or they're 19, they have to say, hey, I was profitable in 6 months, or else who's going to listen to them? For me to be profitable, it was about 3 years. And maybe that time frame is shorter now because you have so many different videos, so many different experts. Back then when I was learning, I started with robots, so algorithmic trading, and that was like my main focus. Then I did some courses, and then I was really like just reading forums and I was reading trading articles. There just wasn't what there is right now on YouTube, which I think is amazing, and it's why I'm on YouTube now.
There's so much for people to learn. Wherever they want to learn, there's like free tools for everyone. I feel like this is the path most people take, right? You start with the robots, and then you're like, okay, then we can go further in. You want to develop your own strategy.
Yeah, well, when you see the robots trading, it's like, you know, especially the way I trade robots, it's a lot of scalping. It's very different from how I actually trade.
Would you have like your favorite way to do it? Would it be like more automated, or when you actually put your time on the chart and do your trading yourself?
Well, it's like I've been automated for so long, so I should say automated. But in recent years, I have had more time in my signal room, on the charts, like setting a market bias and just working from there.
All right. We're seeing a lot of new strategies coming from you. In your videos, we can see like, all right, new strategy using this technique, this indicator, this different ways of coming up with different strategies. How do you come up with so many new strategies?
There's definitely a bunch of type of videos I do. So one type of video that I do is where I test a strategy that I found on Reddit. I test a strategy that I found on YouTube. And these are meant to be fun videos. You know, this is YouTube. And a big part of what I do is entertaining, right? So you're obviously going to find nuggets of information in every video. I'm always going to focus on trading from key levels. That's the real way I trade. That's the most important thing, is those key levels. But when I'm using an indicator strategy or something like this, it's generally for fun. It's something that I like doing. I think it's obviously something that the viewers like watching, because all I do is look at the analytics, and if the viewers like something, I do it again. If they don't like something, I don't do it again. And because it's YouTube, I am trying to be a YouTuber for that purpose. I'm not always just giving you, this is the best way to trade, and I'm a guru. I don't like being that guy.
It's a good way to see things. So how do you spend your time? You have a lot going on, right? You do YouTube, you have your robots, you do your trading. How do you manage all of that?
I would say I have probably more free time now than I ever had, because now it's like I'm established I told you I'm 15 years into this. So, you know, I'm not trying to be one of these guys that brag. I do have, you know, money in a cup here, but I do have financial stability, you know, house is paid off, cars paid off. I have millions in the bank. So it's more like, how much money can I spend to provide a good service, right? So I pay my analysts, I pay my YouTube editor, I pay my support staff. So really, like, I'm able to just kind of go on the charts, set my market bias, talk to my signal analysts every single day, make sure they're doing the right things, provide analysis myself. All three of us will provide trades.
So you have a lot of people helping you with all of that. Your analyst. So your analyst, you have three, you're saying? Three guys?
So I have the three analysts, but it's one, you know, myself, obviously. But it's me, it's Vipul, and Joe. So these are people that I've known for years, right? I've been in trading for so long. For me, it was really easy to put together a staff. Originally, when I came out with the room, it was just Joe and myself. And then in the last year, I added Vipul. I tried to add a fourth analyst, but his performance was lackluster and really just didn't fit what I wanted for the room.
So they're working together as well, but you're like in the orchestra, the man in front.
So what I'm trying to do more of right now is give them like overall market bias. Over the last month, they kind of started to run amok. You know, they started to kind of get away from what I wanted them to do. And so the past month, even past month and a half, I started to notice a lot of counter trend trading. It's not something that I want to do, especially when we're really focused on key level trading, support and resistance, supply and demand. I want to trade with the trend. So I've started to, over the past few weeks, really start to give more market bias. Because in the past, they give the signals, I give some signals, we're good to go, we're all winning, it's fine. Lately, the other guys aren't performing as well, so I decided, all right, I'm going to start saying, we're looking at this pair, you know. Right now, I'm bearish on the dollar, right? Let's take advantage of that. Let's go against the dollar. Let's buy some gold. Let's buy some NASDAQ. Let's basically just go against the dollar when we have a chance.
Okay, and you're trying to stay with that trend. What's your take on multiple take profit levels? I've seen only 2 trades in the signal room. There's not a lot of this going on, but I want to know what you're thinking about. Whenever I've seen multiple take profit level, there was only 2.
Yes, so multiple take profits, I don't know. You know, it's like there's times I want it because I want to give the trader more flexibility, right? I want to say, hey, like, do you want to have a low risk option, a high risk option? It's good for that. But that's really only 2 take profit levels. The last thing I want to do is give 5 take profit levels. And the last thing I want to do is attack other signal services again. But a lot of these guys are providing 5 take profit levels. It's absolutely insane. You have to figure out how to use the signals, and then you have to figure out which take profit level, and then you're doing more analytics of the analysis itself, and then you're just losing trades. So right now, we are 1 take profit.
I think it's the right choice. Yeah. And as I said, I've seen only 2 trades in there. That's an answer I wanted to hear. That's good. I have a full video explaining what I think about those multiple take profit levels. Whenever you do have some trades that are not going well, or period of time where things are not going well, how do you handle this? How do you like get out of like a losing streak?
You just cry. No, I'm kidding. I think what you have to do is just stick to your analysis, right? This is when trading psychology comes into play, right? When you've been trading as long as I have, there are bad weeks. There are bad months. Sometimes there's streaks of bad months. You can even have a bad year. That's just life in the trading business. Now, if we get on a bull run in the stock market, if we get a bear run on the US dollar, which we might be seeing right now, then obviously there's going to be a lot of easy trades. I can just sell off win a trade, sell off, win a trade. If we have a bull market, I can buy, win a trade, buy, win a trade. The amount of money I made during the last crypto bull run trading is absolutely insane. I don't even want to break your viewers' minds. I made millions trading crypto because guess what? You would just buy every single day, and the odds are you were going to win because every crypto was going up.
Especially in crypto, when there's a bull run, don't fight it. You know, whenever people try to find a reversal moment, reversal point on a bull run with crypto, you just go with it.
Yeah, like honestly, at that point, everyone's like, I can just use patterns, and you could just pattern trade. You can just be like, oh, here's another flag. Let's go. We're going up. Breakout.
I won't say the numbers right away because I want the viewers to keep watching. But how are you happy with the results you're having with the VIP at the moment? Where do you see things going?
Right now, I'm not happy with the performance over the last few weeks, even the last month and a half, right? We are having a lot of positive weeks throughout that period, but it's nowhere close to where we were even 1 year ago. I do believe that's going to change as soon as we have a really clear direction, because when we have a clear direction, when we have a bullish trend that we could keep hitting on or a bearish trend we could keep hitting on, that's going to increase our win rate.
Future plans?
So I am working on a couple different robots. We have the one robot is a grid robot. The other robot is a martingale robot with grid protection. But I test these robots live for years before I can find a setting that I really want to take to the public. So I don't know when those are coming out. And, you know, I'm always considering doing a trading course, but then that puts me kind of in that trading guru mode. I don't know about being the guru. You know, being a guru never goes well. You know, you always end up getting killed or you sleep with everybody's wives, which I guess, you know, I'm not trying to do, okay? But I don't know. I do want to do a course. I know it's a lot of work, but again, it's like it does put me in that box. You know, I don't want to be a guru guy.
What's your take on prop firms?
Well, see, that's a tough one.
Because this is
sure.
like,
So like I have used a prop firm one time. I did pass it. I showed it. I did a full video on that experience, but I have money. I don't need to use a prop firm. For the average trader, for the newer trader, I definitely think that a prop firm probably isn't the way to go, because if you can't pass the test, why are you taking the test? I think a lot of people are just not demoing long enough, not even live trading with like $100, live trade some micro, and then they just fail a prop firm, and then they pass a prop firm with luck, and then they lose the account. Like it's just kind of just the moneymaker for the firm.
I agree. I think they're very overrated.
I know we talked a bit about managing expectations. I asked my audience to give me some questions about what we should talk about. And a few people asked me, do you think you can make a living off signals?
Okay, yeah. I think it's possible, definitely. But you do need to have capital, right? If you're paying for my service and it's $45 a month, if you have a $100 account, no, you're not going to make any money. You can pass prop firms, and if you use the signals in conjunction, I guess that is a good reason to use a prop firm. And we've had clients of our signal service pass prop firms using our signals in conjunction with their own trading. So it definitely is possible. But is that a plan? Is that something that I would do? No, I would have a signal service like my service. I would learn from it, and then I would trade alongside it.
We did say you have a lot going on. You have your robots, your EAs, you have the signal. Ultimately, if someone is interested into your services, where do you think they should go? What ultimately you think is the most profitable service you are offering?
This is like, who's your baby, right? And
yeah,
that's tough.
kind of.
So obviously, I love Forex Fury. I love the VIP room. Lately, probably the VIP room over the past year. I've probably preferred the VIP room just because it's manual analysis and you can kind of copy us and learn at the same time. Whereas if you're using the robot, you do have to learn how to use it. You've got to understand the market a little bit better to have that long-term success.
Okay, so basically it wouldn't be the same answer depending on who we're talking to.
Like depends on like who you are, right? Who you are as a trader, like plays such a role in how you should be trading, in the tools you're using. Like some people love indicators. That's fine. You can win with indicators. You can win with robots. You could win manually. But you have to figure out what type of trader you are, especially when you're first starting out. And the only way to do that is by testing a lot of different ways to trade.
That's pretty good. All right. I think I took enough of your time. Thank you very much to do this. Have a great day. Hopefully we'll talk again very soon.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Like I'd like to talk again. Maybe we work together on a project in the future.
Once again, thank you, Pat, for doing this. It was very informative. We managed to get some great insights about the way he works and his approach to trading in general. I really like this. I will post the full interview on my free Telegram channel. It was about twice as long. Make sure you join. It's actually worth watching. I'm gonna show you in a second a spreadsheet of all the results I'm getting with his channel. But what I really like is that whatever I'm getting as results is matching what he's reporting in his free channel and in the VIP channel as well. Another note is that I would prefer if Pat was the one giving all of the trades in the channel. At least he's disclosing it and he's making it very clear that it's not all his trades, it's his trades and his analyst trades as well. But the only thing that should be important are the results. So how are the results? So I'm showing you 7 weeks of data. This is for how long I've been in the channel. And in these 7 weeks of data, I could see that we had on average 1 or 2 trades a day. They are usually happening at the beginning of the London session. So that would be around, let's say 2 to 5 a.m. in the morning Eastern time. The trades usually have a risk-reward ratio in between 1:1 and 1:3. And as we talked in the interview, only 2 times I've seen a trade with 2 separate take profit levels, and he told us he wouldn't do this anymore. So overall, in 7 weeks, we got +4 Rs. In other words, it's 4% profit by risking 1% of the account balance for every trade. So I'm really interested in knowing what you guys think. Do you agree with everything Pat said, or you don't? Do you think I might be too optimistic? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you want to support me, I don't sell any courses. You can learn pretty much everything about Forex trading for free on these 3 websites right here. Actually, if you're a trader, you should read forexlife.com every single day. Also, we got 7 weeks of data for Pat. It might not be that much yet, but I will keep updating you guys on my stories on Instagram, and it's actually a good way to support me if you want to follow me on my other social media as well. I would really appreciate. I have my free Telegram also. If you want to watch the whole interview, don't forget that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.